All right, guys. So before we get started today, I'd like to thank the Reddit user MEEME109. I'm assuming that's supposed to be meme. He created the deck list I'm using. Honestly, I looked at his Reddit post and it taught me a lot. Check it out in the description below. So honestly, to build this deck, you only need 2 of these. So basically that deck is Pokemon TCG Sun and Moon Unified Minds Laser Focus 60 card theme deck featuring a promo Necrozma. Yeah, I read that directly from the Amazon. Literally, you can find them wherever. Like, you can find them at Target, Walmart, and if you're super desperate, just order it online. They're $12.99 a piece, so 2 of them will cost you a whopping plus tax. And the deck is good too. I tested it out firsthand. I went to a tournament, and you know what a tournament means, right? It means tryhards. Okay? So I literally played a bunch of tryhards and I won a game in a tournament, in the tournament setting too, in bracket. So that's it. Like, it's good. Like, I mean, you're not gonna win the whole tournament with it, but I took a game, and that is, I think that's super hard, especially with people who are like super dedicated to the game, just being there trying to win. All right, guys. So here is the deck list. It's honestly beautiful. I made it myself just for you guys. So please like and subscribe. Look at how beautiful it is. And also like and subscribe because the other day, some dude, it literally, I looked it up. We got like 21 dislikes, all from Chile. And it's literally like, I swear it's some dude with like 10 accounts, and he literally just went through all of our videos and disliked all of them. And I'm hurt. So help me fight this dude. Also, dude, you. So drop a like, drop a comment, help me out, and support this beautiful image that I made just for you guys. All right, guys. So if you just needed the deck list, later, I'll see you guys in another life or something. Goodbye forever, TTYL. But for everyone else, I'm gonna go over the cards and kind of explain what they do and how the deck functions and stuff. Because literally when I played, I was just thrust into it, and I was literally like, dude, I have no fucking clue what this deck does. I don't even know. So I spent like the first 3 turns of, I don't know, I just spent honestly a lot of the games just being like, dude, I have to figure this out, and just trying random shit. So I'm gonna explain what I learned from those sessions with you guys, just so you guys can like play the deck at a coherent level or whatever. So let's get started. All right, so basically this card right here, this card is your rock. Malamar is my rock. Because, okay, read the ability. So you got Psychic Recharge. Once during your turn before your attack, you may attach a Psychic Energy from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So that's a free energy, like attachment, once per turn. And that's busted. And so you're going to be using that. So basically your main goal of the deck is to get out Malamars onto your bench as fast as you can and use Psychic Recharge to pretty much attach energies to your Pokemon, which at this stage of the deck is Necrozma. All right, so speaking of Necrozma, he is going to be your damage, pretty much. And so his 2 attacks are Barrier Attack. It costs 2 colorless. It does 30 damage. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. And so, I mean, that's a good stall move if you're trying to do that. But where he shines is Special Laser. So you get 2 Psychics attached to him and then a colorless. And it says, if this Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, this attack does 60 more damage. So with Malamar, you get the 2 Psychic energies onto him. And basically you attach the other energy type you have in your deck, Weakness, Guard Energy. So that provides the last one, and basically that makes his attack do 160. That's the main theme of your deck, is power up Necrozma, get a Weakness, Guard Energy on him, and yeah, do that as much as you can. Stock up as many Necrozmas as you can, and deal as much damage. But random guy on YouTube, how do I get energies into the discard pile to attach them? Well, I'm glad you asked, random person on the internet who is going to like, subscribe, and comment their thoughts on the economy. Mysterious Treasure. So basically, Mysterious Treasure lets you discard a card from your hand, and if you do, search your deck for a Psychic or Dragon Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's honestly pretty straightforward. This card is super useful Basically, you play it, you get to search your deck for whichever Pokemon you want, because your deck is literally all psychics, except for Audino, but Audino sucks. Well, every Pokemon has its place in this game, but whatever. Anyways, pull whatever Pokemon you want. So if you need Inkays, get it. If you need Malamar, get it. If you need Necrozma, get it. And then you get to discard a Psychic Energy. So yeah, well, you don't have to discard a Psychic Energy, but I mean, you're probably gonna have one in your hand, so you discard that. So you get a free Pokemon, and you get to discard an energy card into the discard pile. While we're at it, let's just talk about Audino real quick. So basically with Audino, 90 HP, it has Drain Slap. You're never gonna use it, don't worry about it. But, so its ability is Hearing. So once during your turn, before your attack, if this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, you may draw a card. So basically you're just using it as a buffer. You keep it as your active Pokemon while you're powering up Necrozma, while using Malamar to power up Necrozma, and then you're also using Audino's Hearing ability to draw cards. So basically, you just want to keep it active so you can draw cards until you don't need it anymore, and then let it take hits for you, and just let it die. Can I say die on YouTube? Whatever. You know what I mean. It's gonna get knocked out. So yeah, let it get knocked out while you power your stuff up. That's literally all it's for. Oh, drawing cards. Speaking of drawing cards, the rest of the cards in your deck are mainly for drawing cards.
Lily, draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand. If it's your first turn, draw cards until you have 8 in your hand. Cynthia, shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. Bugcatcher, draw 2 cards, flip a coin. If heads, draw 2 more cards. Tate and Liza, choose one, shuffle your deck into your hand, then draw 5 cards. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon.
So yeah, just use those accordingly. So lastly, we got a couple of miscellaneous cards. And so one of them is U-Turn Board. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 less colorless energy. If this card is discarded from play, put it into your hand instead of discard pile. Honestly, I mainly use it to attach it to Audino to retreat whenever I needed it to leave, I guess. When my Necrozmas were set up, I would just put U-Turn Board on Audino and it would just retreat for free because it only has 1 retreat cost. So that's its main use. And then we got Pokemon Fan Club, which is search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So basically just use that when you want to look for Necrozma or Inkay, pretty much, or Audino if you're like that. But anyways, and then the last one is switch, and it's switch one of your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. So it's pretty much if you just need a free switch. Honestly, you can use that in combo with the U-Turn Board. It's super like niche, but you can only retreat once, but with switch you can retreat as many times. Well, switch, you know what I mean. But anyways, so you can, like, if you have a Pokemon out that's active like Necrozma, you can use switch to retreat Necrozma, and then you put out Audino and then draw a card, and then retreat Audino when it has U-Turn Board, so it can just go back for free. I don't know, it's a weird niche thing, but it's there. Also too, random miscellaneous stuff is like you can use Inkay to stall. It's super unreliable, but if it works, it'll be super annoying to your opponent. But yeah, just play Inkay and then just use Hypnosis and they fall asleep. And so they have to flip a coin every turn to wake up. And granted, it's only useful if you are like have no other options, but literally like sometimes it can just be annoying. So but yeah, guys, that's honestly pretty much it. It's a pretty straightforward deck once you get used to it. Like I said, it'll get you games. Like, you will win with it, and people will be tilted because they got beat by 2 starter decks put together. Like, literally, I remember I asked the TO about putting them together, and he's like, yeah, if you want. And then I put them together, and I showed him my deck, and he was like, oh, wow, this deck actually isn't that bad. And I got a dub. I got the Vic Roy. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think what I'm going to do next is, with this series, I'm honestly going to build up this deck. So I'm going to show you guys how I build it up over time. I know the Ultra Necrozma GX just dropped, and I copped one of those. So I'm going to build it up with that. But then also I'm going to build it up with random way. Like, I know I have to get a bunch of stuff for it. So I might just try to pull packs for the cards I need. I think that would make a cool series. I don't know. We'll see what's up. But yeah, guys, let me know if you guys build this deck. Let me know how it goes. Like and subscribe. Bye.